This is the Show Up Show, helping coaches, service providers, leaders, and entrepreneurs to master showing up to build their brand, authority, and grow their business. Whether it's showing up on social media, in front of an audience, on a live interview, or an actual stage, this podcast is going to help you overcome visibility fear to confidently brand yourself as the authority in your industry. I'm Joanne Chan, aka the Confidence and Visibility Queen, and I am on a mission to share how I went from a nobody to the confident leader I am today, what I have learned, and what I have done to build my brand and business from scratch, and help you do the same so that you can make an impact in the world with the meaningful work that you do. Whether you are new to the business world or feeling unsure about public visibility, or you want to be seen and heard in a way that doesn't feel icky but authentic to you, you will discover how to become visible in your own unique way and show up as the confident entrepreneur you have always dreamed about becoming. Now, it's time to get you show up and be confidently visible so you can easily attract more clients and opportunities for yourself. Are you struggling with creating content and posting content consistently? Do you have all these ideas, but you just don't have a system in place when it comes to content creation and you don't know what is the best way to create content? Is it podcast? Is it article? Is it blog? Is it reel? Is it TikTok videos? Or you want to start creating content, but you don't know where to start? Or do you feel overwhelmed at the thought of being on all different platforms at all times? Or you don't know how to word your content, or say things differently so it is not already been said 1,000 times over on the internet? Or you always struggle with coming up with new exciting content that grab attention and attract the right type of audience? Or maybe on the other side of the coin, you are always creating content and you never run out of content to create, but you feel like you are stuck on the content hamster wheel and it's taking away too much of your time. And then you realize you didn't quit your job to create content all day long, but you wanted to help people. You wanted to do coaching, you want to do consulting work, but seems like creating content is all that you do now every single day. I know there's a lot for an opening, but if you can relate to just any one of these that I mentioned, then you don't want to go anywhere, because in this episode, we will be diving into the topic of how to create content consistently with ease. If you have ever struggled with producing content regularly and staying consistent, I want to share with you the 4 key secrets to help you overcome the challenges and maintain a consistent content creation process. Trust me, it's going to be game changer for your business, because I don't see many people are teaching what I'm going to teach you today, and it is free. So grab your notebook and pen and let's get started. One of the most effective ways to create content consistently is to create a piece of long form content and repurpose it into different formats. This is literally what I'm doing in my business, and this is what I teach my clients inside my paid program. So today you are in for a treat. So secret number 1 is to create a piece of long form content and repurpose it into different formats. And what do I mean by that? For example, every week you just need to write a blog post or an article if writing is your thing, or if you're like me, you like being on video, you like speaking, then you just need to record a long form video. Then you can repurpose your video into a blog article, or you can convert a blog article into a video. And what you can also do is that you can turn your video podcast into several short video clips and then post as an IG or TikTok reels. This is exactly what I am doing. This not only saves you time, but also allows you to reach different audience on various platforms. And by repurposing your content, you can maximize its value and ensure that your consistent output without constantly reinventing the wheel. Having said that, another tip is to always repurpose your existing content. I repurpose my content once every 3 months, and the truth is, nobody told you this, right? You don't have to create new content all the time. The best practice is to identify your best performing content, whether it's blog posts, video, podcasts, social media posts, carousel, and repurpose them. Think about how you can transform them into different formats. Or you can literally just repost them. Whenever I tell my clients about this, they will tell me, but Joanne, wouldn't people know that I have posted this content before and they have already seen it before? Well, let me ask you a question real quick, all right? How many followers do you have? 2,000? Do you think every time you post a content, all your 2,000 followers are gonna see it? The answer is no. And we are living in a world where we are constantly being bombarded by news, by information, by advertisement all the time. I don't even remember what I had for lunch yesterday, let alone remembering what content I had seen this morning on my Facebook, or my Instagram, or my LinkedIn, right? And you think your followers, all of them, will see and remember the content that you posted 3 months ago? And that is usually a aha moment for my clients. So that is my number one secret and my biggest strategy, right? Now, I know we are all busy with our business and with our life, which is why it's also important for you to schedule a content creation day, which is my second secret and my second strategy. To maintain consistency, it's crucial to establish a dedicated content creation routine. Set aside a specific day or block of time each week or month to focus solely on content creation. This day has to be the day where you feel the most creative. And for me, I usually do it on Monday because it's the start of the week, and so I can have all my contents for the rest of the week ready. And you have to love creating content. It shouldn't feel like a tedious task. For me, it's easy because I am a visual person and I have a design background, so I am very good at creating content. But the other thing that you need to remember is that if you are not having fun or enjoying the process of creating content, you need to ask yourself, what kind of content do I love creating the most? If you don't have answer for that, then take one step back and ask yourself, okay, what kind of content do I love consuming the most? Do I listen to podcasts? Do I read other people's blog? Do I love watching other people's YouTube or Reels? And we will talk about this in the next strategy. But for now, just take out your calendar, right? And schedule your content creation day and make it as fun as and enjoyable as possible. Put on some background music, have your favorite snack, or have your favorite beverage, or go to a local coffee shop or your favorite cafe and just sit there for half a day. Depends on how fast you are. And you will be amazed of the results, and you will be amazed of the content that you create. Because when you are planning and creating multiple pieces of content in just one sitting, you are in flow. You are focused on one task and one task only. You can streamline your workflow and your creativity and remove the stress of last minute content production. We all know that, right? And once you have your content ready, then schedule it. I'm surprised by just how many people don't schedule their content in advance. And trust me, the best and fastest way you can stop yourself from getting overwhelmed is to schedule your content in advance. So imagine while you are out and about, while you are enjoying your day or spending time with your loved one, with your family, with your kids, or taking a holiday, you don't have to worry about creating or posting content because it's all been taken care of, and you can actually enjoy life as an entrepreneur, for Christ's sake. So my second secret is to have a content creation day to batch all your content and then use a content calendar and a scheduling tool to ensure a consistent publishing schedule. And secret number 3, find your best path to visibility and create your own aligned visibility strategies that get you excited to showing up. Because in order to create content consistently, it's important to find the right visibility strategies that work for you. This means identifying platforms and channels where your target audience is most active and most engaged, whether it's social media platforms like Instagram or Facebook groups or LinkedIn, or podcasting platforms like Spotify or Apple Podcasts or YouTube channels. Choose the platform that align with your content and where you feel the most comfortable, and also where your ideal clients are hanging out. And if you don't know what you're most comfortable with yet, then experiment with different kind of formats, such as live videos or interviews or written posts, and discover what resonates best with you and what aligns with your strength. Like, I'm good at video, I love being on camera, I love public speaking, but you will never see me start a blog or write an article. Well, I tried in the very beginning, but it's just not me. Because I could easily produce 3 videos with the same amount of time if I were to write an article. It's just not what I'm good at. And I don't get the same excitement or inspiration as I was going live or doing a podcast or by talking to others. So by creating content on platforms that excite you, you will be more motivated and energized to consistently show up and produce high quality content and allow you to just be yourself and express your creativity authentically. And most importantly, have fun. So helping my clients create their best path to visibility and create their own aligned visibility strategies is what I enjoy the most working with my clients, because it removes the fear, the stress, the overwhelm, the anxiety when it comes to showing up, putting themselves out there, creating content and marketing themselves. But then I know everything that I said, everything that I shared is great. And you might now tell me, okay, Jen, that's great. I get it. I know what content I like. I know what platform to use. But, and there's always a but, I don't always have ideas to create. My mind just went blank whenever I want to create content for my business. And this is a terrific question, and I totally get it. So secret number 4 is how to always know what to talk about that not only resonate with your audience, but also turn them from followers into paying clients. The secret is you don't have to create content from scratch. Yes, you heard me right. You don't have to create content from scratch. In fact, that is the worst place to start. So what you want to do is to use your audience questions to create content that resonates with them. Your audience is a goldmine of content ideas. Pay attention to the questions they are asking you, the problems they are facing, the topic they are interested in. So engage with your audience through comments, through emails, through live Q&A and surveys and research, and interview your ideal clients and get into their head. Do you want to know the secret to writing copies that convert? You have to get into the conversation they have in their mind all day and every day. You need to know what questions they are asking themselves when it comes to solving a problem or a challenge that you help to solve. And when you create content or when you use headline that answers the exact questions they have in their mind, boom, you grab their attention. And not only do you grab their attention, they will be drawn to you because you see them, you hear them, you understand what they are going through. And it shows that you truly care. And people will not care unless they know you care. Which is why market research is key to your business success. You need to know your ideal clients more than they know about themselves. So if just keep that in mind and you talk to your ideal clients and you use their questions as inspiration for your content and you address your audience needs and provide valuable solutions through your content, you will establish a stronger connection and relationship with them. And you also ensure that your content remains relevant and engaging. So these are the 4 secrets on how to create content consistently with ease. And that comes the end of today's episode. Remember, secret number 1 is to repurpose your content into different formats and schedule a content creation day and batch all your content and find your best path to visibility and use your audience questions to create content that always resonate with them. And by implementing these strategies, you will be well on your way to master the art of content creation, and it will start to feel fun and you will enjoy a lot more, I promise, and you will start attracting clients. And if you watch this till the very end, I know you love this episode. So share with your friends, your entrepreneur friends, your community, and let me know in the comment below what was your biggest takeaway from this episode so I can continue to create content to support you in your journey to visibility. And if you have not already follow me on Instagram at Joanne Chan Coaching so you can stalk me and see how I create my content daily. And remember to keep showing up, Success doesn't show up for you until you show up and pursue your own success.
Thank you for listening to the Show Up Show with me, Joanne Chan. If you want to create more confidence, visibility, and authority in your business, send me a message on Instagram at Joanne Chan Coaching. DM me the word show up, and I will send you my free signature training, Visibility Creates Possibilities, that you can watch right away to start exploding your visibility today.